MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Atlanta Braves. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Julio Teheran will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Christian Brummett. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title. First offering on its way. And the first pitch of the game is taken for ball 1 as we are underway tonight from SunTrust Park. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. And that misses, ball 4. So not the start he was looking for tonight as he walks the leadoff hitter on 5 pitches.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Up next for the Buccos, Christopher Wiggins. And as the season nears an end, he currently leads the league in runs batted in. First pitch coming, here it is. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, Dio. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Runner goes for second. In there. Now the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Brummett leads off second with nobody out. Hit hard down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. Baseman, so it's runners at the corners now with nobody out.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
So striding in, Roberto Clemente. He comes into this one hoping for a late season push toward moving up near the top of that RBI leaderboard. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. Runners at the corners here. Nobody out. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate. And that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
There's a shot out to right center field. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. He comes across to score as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
A minute ago, this thing was tied up, but when you're giving up triples, you're not going to be close for too long. Now a 2-run lead and a base hit away from making it 3.
Stepping in now, Tyler Wiggins. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
The 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Runner at third here, nobody out. Misses, ball 2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Full count, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Freeman is under it, no problem, 1 away. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I'm looking at the leadoff hitter. They've got to get better production out of that leadoff spot. It's been a topic of conversation around this club about how bad he's been struggling. Nobody seems to have the answer, but the answers are only going to come from him, and I think his confidence is pretty zapped right now. He just has to get out there, square up a couple of balls, and maybe that confidence will come back.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 on its way. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Ready with the payoff pitch, and it's fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
At the plate, Owen Christian, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Aaron on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Pirates lead it 2-0. Jody Christian, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Now at the plate, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. takes a knee-high fastball. 0. Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. And another foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. Drilled down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Wiggins is there, and that's the first out. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I'll tell you, Joe Panik is someone I'm excited to see. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
Stepping in for the Braves, Joe Panik, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 on its way. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Swing and a liner. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Heading for second is Panik. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit out towards second. Wiggins loves it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Hank Aaron, who comes into this one 6th in the National League in home runs. First pitch on its way, and he fouls this one off. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Good changeup, just missed inside.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2 is in there. A called strike 3. 1 left for Atlanta. They trail it here 2-0. So stepping in, Ryan Brummett. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can. Moving
Hit high and deep out to left. Leggett going back at the track, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, number 22 on the year, and the lead for the Pirates is now 3-0.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Into the box now, Scott Gifford. Fouled off. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Pulled toward right center field. Ellsbury on the move. He's got it one away.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Jody Christian. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Too high, and it's 3-0. The 3-0 pitch is taken, strike one. One out, nobody on. And look out. Now that ran in and got him. And intentional or not, you do not want to be hitting pitchers out there.
Oh boy, pro pitchers belong to a closed fraternity, so you don't usually see that very often. And anytime it does happen, folks start hanging on the top steps of the dugout. These things usually don't go unpunished.
Standing in now, Christian Brummett, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. That batting average, boy, pushing very close to 400. 18 homers and 88 runs batted in. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
This lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
Here it comes, 1-0. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Christian over at second. Brummett is over at first with one away. High in the air out to center field. Ellsbury is under it. 2 down.
The batter, right fielder, Roberto Clemente.
Digging in for his second at bat, Roberto Clemente. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
The 0-1 delivery lifted the other way to left center. Ellsbury moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 3-0 Pittsburgh. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Christian, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty D, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Stepping up now, Orlando Warden. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw. Well, he is in there with a triple.
Batting 7, catcher, Taylor Kaiser.
Coming to the plate now, Taylor Kaiser. He was hitless in the shutout last night. From the stretch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Wiggins scoops it up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Next to bat for Atlanta, Richard Leggett, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Here's the pitch. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The windup and the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll go now to the top of the third. Bucks out in front, 3-1. Digging in to try it again, Tyler Wiggins.
Third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
First delivery to him on the way. Grounded to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
For batter number 15, second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
Ready for another chance. Randy Wiggins. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here's the first pitch to him. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. This one's down to third. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop, Owen Christian.
So coming to the plate, Owen Christian. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. Christian, a California-born ball player. He's a second-year big leaguer. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
2-2 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, he had him down 0-2 earlier in this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put him away and end this inning. This has been a fun battle to watch.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates, and it's still 3-1. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Julio Teheran, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And boy, they are howling over in that first base dugout. They think that was intentional, and I've got to say, I think I do too. And now you see the home plate umpire coming out, and the message has been sent. He's going to warn both benches.
And that's the right thing to do by any umpire, Matt. Warn both sides and put them on notice that they're not going to put up with anything going forward in this game. It does put some added pressure on the pitchers to be accurate when they're pitching inside, because even a mistake could lead to an ejection now, but that's just the way it has to be.
1-2 now to the Braves pitcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So 1 gone in the inning now for Jacoby Ellsbury. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
And it's fouled away. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And no one will get this one. The 0-2 once more is taken for ball 1.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Number 12, Joe Panic.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Panic. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. Pittsburgh leads this one 3-1. So digging in now, Brian Brummett will try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
The 0-1 on its way. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Fouled away. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
Into the box, Scott Gifford. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Panic is there. And that's the second out.
The pitcher number 40, Jody Christian.
Riding in once again, Jody Christian. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Up around the face. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And this one's over for a high strike. 1-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And a breaking ball stays outside.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Hard on the ground towards short, and a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first two pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Hank Aaron. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Missed with a breaking ball.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. The count now at 2-1. Freeman on at first, nobody out. And this is on the ground to short, could be 2. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
So striding forward now, Ian Desmond, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up.
This hammered the other way to deep right field. Clemente going back on it. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season as they take the lead 4-3.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Stepping in now, Orlando Warden, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
In now, Taylor Kaiser. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1, here it comes. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Wiggins right there. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 11, Richard Leggett.
Now in the box, Richard Leggett. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Drilled to the right side. And that's through for a hit.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
Standing in now, Julio Teheran, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. But the Braves do pick up 3 on the strength of this 3-run home run. We played 4, 4-3 Atlanta. Leading off the inning, Christian Brummett, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch coming, here it is. There's a strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Aaron has a play. 1 out.
Now batting, left fielder, Christopher Wiggins.
Digging in once again, Christopher Wiggins. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Three and 0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, man, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. In now, Roberto Clemente. First pitch on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Very weakly on the ground. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Boy, there aren't many times, D-Row, that you're going to get an infield single that's fielded by the catcher. A la, that was a worm burner, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's crazy right there. That's just flat out great hustle, because that's a tough play for the catcher right there. He definitely cleared himself and gave him that throwing lane to first base, but that guy was picking him up and putting him down.
When you get to first base, you even look into your dugout, or the guys laughing at you for hitting one that short?
They're laughing hysterically at you. You know what? You take off your BGs and tell a first base coach that's a line drive in the box score.
The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Bucks go down quietly. Score holds at 4-3. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
And a swing and a miss there by Ellsbury as he's down 0-2 now. Now the pitch. And that's a setup pitch right there, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A swinging bunt to the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The second baseman, number 12, Joe Hannon.
Ready once again, Joe Panic. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Line drive, fair ball down the line.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. A ball and no strikes. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. Sliced hard down the left field line. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Panic rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he is going to beat the throw home as he scores to make this a 5-3 game now.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Into the box now, Hank Aaron, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here it comes, 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline. And a long throw across the diamond gets him. That's a nice play. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Here's this man. And a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Yeah, Matt, that last at bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Here's one hit softly down the line in left, but this is foul near the seats. The 1-2. Popped him up. Gifford will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1 for the Braves on the Freddie Freeman double. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now 5-3 Atlanta. Leading off the inning, Tyler Wiggins, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Fouled off. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning.
Second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
Riding in once again, Randy Wiggins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ball 1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank, because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Stepping in now, Owen Christian on a line. That's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on.
In now, Brian Brummett, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch taken for strike 3. The throw not in time. He's in there at second.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that 1 hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Pretty forceful about it, too. And the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ready once again, Orlando Wharton.
Leading off for the Braves, third baseman, Orlando.
Here comes the first pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here it comes on 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Brummett is right there, 1 down.
The catcher, number 33, Taylor Kaiser.
Digging in once again, Taylor Kaiser. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Brummett has it in his tracks. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 11, Richard Leggett.
Digging in and looking for more, Richard Leggett. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Two out, nobody on. Hit well on the ground to first. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 7th inning coming up. Braves lead this one 5-3. Back here at SunTrust Park, 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. John Axford will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Brian McCann will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Bart Wiggins is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. He'll enter play at .313. 10 home runs, 39 driven in.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And there's a base hit, so a good job off the bench to get him started here in the 7th.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success. Success in the big leagues today.
Into the box, Christian Brummett, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. Wiggins gets his lead at first, nobody out. for strike two. Axford, or the Axeman as he's sometimes called. He was a supplemental round selection back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The count now at 2-2. Runners on the move for second. Fouled away. On the move again from first. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. Warden makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. On to first, the double play.
Left fielder, Christopher Wiggins.
Digging in to try it again, Christopher Wiggins. The pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 2-0. Drilled on the ground to short. There is Desmond. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They're still down 5-3. Mike North gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Mike North.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Down the first baseline. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Center fielder number 24, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. One strike home now to Ellsbury. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Here's Joe Panic. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. I'm set with the 0-1. This is lifted out to left. Wiggins is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cross here this half. 8th inning coming up. Atlanta leads it 5-3. Shea Simmons has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 54, Shea Simmons.
Ready for another shot now. Roberto Clemente. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple.
Right fielder,
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Smoke the other way. High and deep to left. Leggett going back on it to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. There's our line score to this point. You see the Braves leading this one from SunTrust Park as we play inning number 8. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler Wiggins, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Ready with the 3-1. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Now at the plate, Randy Wiggins. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 1-0 home. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Freeman camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Owen Christian.
Ready for another chance. Owen Christian, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit, but if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 2-0 home. He's running. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Not going to get him as he strikes second.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
Wiggins stands at second with 2 gone. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Three called, and the inning is over. Pirates leave 1. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Freddie Freeman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box now. Hank Aaron popped him up. Gifford in foul ground, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The batter, the shortstop, Ian Desmond.
Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters. Down in order go the Braves as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Back here in the Atlanta metro area on MLB Network, set to go in the 9th from SunTrust Park. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. David McMillian comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Brian Brummett will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Set and the pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Right over the middle, knee high. Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. The 1-2 locks him up for strike 3.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Up next for the Buccos, Scott Gifford. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Beckham up the middle, and he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort, and that ought to be scored an infield single. Angel Vargas will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Angel Vargas.
First things first, here's the throw over. Runner back standing. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Standing in now, Christian Brummett. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Aaron moves over and makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Christopher Wiggins. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
And he fouls this one off. Set and the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. The 3-1 sent in the air at the straightaway center. And he will put this one away. And the Braves come back to even up this 4-game series at a game apiece as this one is over.
Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one. Picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. The Atlanta Braves took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Julio Teheran earns win number 7 on the season. David McMillian records the save, his 30th. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
The final line score for